Hey everybody, it's BlueToad, and welcome to Pikmin 4 today. Doing something different. I haven't played Pikmin 4 apparently since 2023, which is surprising because I played it 4 times that year. How's it been that long? I don't know. I'm aging to dust. But hello everybody. CJ the Grand Hunter redeems early crew, and so does JDB21. Good to see you both. Hope you're both doing well. Hope you're enjoying the jamming. Time do be flying. It really do be. So I should probably get into the game before time flies too much more, is what I should be doing. So let me do that. It might take a bit for the game to load though, because, I don't know, reasons. Let's get started. Been playing Sonic Unleashed like a child, addicted to their new game. Nice. It's very cool that they got recompiled. This stream has already been going on for like a year. Oh no. What year is it? I've lost track. One constant year of BlueToad. I think 2420. Yeah, that sounds about right at this point. But anyway, welcome to Pikmin 4. Just an absolute delight to play. It's been a while, so I'm going to be very rusty in this, but I'm hoping to pick up muscle memory, probably. Hello the Sanabine, welcome in. Hope you're doing well, and welcome to Pikmin 4. It's such a good game. It's so good. And they did say that they want to make the time between this game and the next one a shorter time, so hopefully we'll get Pikmin, whatever the next Pikmin game is, soon. I don't know. a delight to play. He says, as I've never played a Pikmin game ever. Just been watching your Pikmin 1 LP, thank you. Hope you've been enjoying it. Yeah, Pikmin is a great series with a lot of potential. It's a lot about, like, micromanaging tasks around the place. But, like, it's so satisfying to actually complete things. And can be quite challenging too, especially when they are extremely rude in Pikmin 2. But Pikmin 4 is quite forgiving, so... for the most part. But we'll get there. Let's get started. On to my 5th file. I still have my original one in my best time, I believe. Down below here. But let's get started. Playing in 1-player mode. 2 players isn't really that great. It's basically co-star mode where somebody can shoot things at enemies, which is actually pretty good if you're playing by yourself. To just grab an extra pair of Joy-Cons and just, like, take out enemies. And, like, you do some speedrun strats to get things early. 2-player sucks. Yeah. Pikmin 3 Deluxe's multiplayer is a lot better, and highly would recommend playing that with a friend. Pikmin 4, aka the game that my dad randomly recognized once. This opening screen brought back the magic of the previous game, while still bringing new ideas to the game, absolutely. I'll be real, the whole managing Pikmin thing really doesn't appeal to me. But I sure as hell don't mind watching people play it. That's good to hear. It's always good to watch somebody play something that you don't enjoy yourself, but you can enjoy seeing other people play. Especially if it gets, like, really difficult. But completely understandable. I am Captain Olimar. I command a spaceship called the SS Dolphin. This is the story of how I crashed onto an unknown planet, and how I was ultimately rescued. After the crash, I woke up to find my ship was in pieces, scattered everywhere. I had no way of returning home to my beloved family. I thought I was doomed. CJ the Grand Hunter redeems these nuts. Until I encountered a strange species, which I named Pikmin. The Pikmin had an innate desire, or will, to carry objects. With their help, I was able to find and transport my missing ship parts. Time passed, and I met yet another mysterious creature. It appeared to be malnourished. So I tossed over a treat. After that, we quickly bonded. She is a steadfast partner in the quest to find the missing pieces of my spaceship. A quest that was nearing its end. We arrived at the last area we had left to explore. What is this place? Something about this area is different from the others we've explored so far. Wait, where are you running off to? That can't be a good sign. The Pikmin don't usually scurry off like that. I suppose I'll have to call them back while I search for the missing ship parts. Pikmin go bye-bye. Oh yeah, no, not really the case anymore, but happy 8 years to Switch. Absolutely. It's been a good 8 years of Switch too. The onion's also acting strange. Also, the onion looks so good in this game. I really like Pikmin 3's onion the most, but this one, like, really works for Pikmin, so. But yeah, we get to ride around on Moss, which is the name of this dog-like creature. And we gotta find the Pikmin. I saw some of the Pikmin head this way. They could be hiding behind those things. Let's break them and see. When we jump, I'll start charging up my pup's strength. I just need to press X and hold down, then take aim. When she's at full strength, I'll let her rush. Let her rush. So yeah, we get to jump, and if we hold that, we can actually aim in a direction to then let go and rush and break things open. Pikmin. Aha, I knew it. Now use B to call them back to me with my whistle. I just wish I knew why the Pikmin ran away and hid in the first place. I better make a note of this in my voyage log. Recording log? You never know when this kind of information will prove useful. Now, how to phrase it? Strange Pikmin behavior. When I arrived at this area, the Pikmin started acting quite strange. They flew out of the onion and immediately hid. I can't find my spaceship parts without them. I suppose I'll just keep looking for them and can call them back using my whistle. Number 76, Strange Pikmin Behavior. These are basically just like examples of the day, I think. But also we'll probably find, we'll make a lot of notes, so. I need to find my missing ship parts, but it will be much easier if we have more Pikmin to help me. We also don't actually need to call back old Pikmin, but I believe there are 100 around the place for us to find. Some back there, which we got. Just the one. Break these. Get some yellows. Which we can actually throw higher than the other ones. If we look at the change of arc, we can change which Pikmin we have selected by holding down the throw button and pressing left or right, which is useful. This feels very different to what I've been playing recently. Call back all these Pikmin. We can also, I believe, like, rush into this pillow to knock them down, but we can just, like, call them down anyway. Let's call you. Let's rush this wall here. Wonder what's behind this. It's also interesting how the Pikmin like to jump onto our Papa here. Pikmin, no! Come down from there. Just did an infinite loop. Jump into that, though. To get up there ourselves. They are all over the place. But this place is actually kind of useful for learning Just some basics about Pikmin. Okay, we have 41 so far. 46. 51, that's half of them. We don't need to get them all, it's gonna be useful to have, kinda. If you're going, like, on a repeat playthrough though, you should probably just go to the objective, which I think it's about to show us. Okay, there has to be a ship part around here somewhere. This is the perfect situation to rely upon my pup's powerful nose. Track down one of those ship parts, girl. We need to stay on that scent. Well, I mean, we can, but we also don't need to. Using right stick helps keep track of the scent. Just telling me to use the camera. This is a very large place, though, which I like. Grab some of you. Get this pillow. Get them down with a rush. All of you. Some up on the step here. They're all over the place. Can't hide from me. Also, with the Pikmin getting onto our pup here, it means that they also don't get as in trouble with, like, falling into pits and stuff, which is very nice. But I believe that's not going to be always the case for us, which is going to be important to keep in track of. Got 80 Pikmin now. They also can't jump up ledges, though, like this. We have to make sure that they are actually on the pup when we have them in our group. Call back all you. All you. Got 90 now. I think there's some hiding in this grass here. Did that grass just move? We actually can't see them in there, and when we're inside of it ourselves, I believe we're actually hidden to enemies, which is good. Not necessary, but good to know. I'm missing a few, and I don't know where. I don't need them, I just want to know. There's 2 here. Apparently a few more. Missing 2. That's a shame. I don't even know where they would be. But like I said, we don't need to get all the Pikmin. It's just that they expect you to take your time here. A creature. I don't see any ship parts. Could that thing have swallowed one whole? Those spiky things are going to make this tough. I have to find an opening. Maybe I should use X to build up energy so we can rush the creature when the time is right. And then when we ram into them, all of our Pikmin get thrown at it at once, which can be really good for fights. In the meantime, let's circle it and wait for a chance to strike. Classic boss music. I love all the references back to previous games in this. Rush it now. There we go. It's the interstellar radio. We located it at last. With this back in my possession, I can finally call for help. I had recovered the interstellar radio. So I immediately sent out an SOS signal and attached the latest version of my voyage log. Days and weeks passed. I didn't read the rest. My signal reached the rescue corps. They took off toward this remote planet, with noble plans to bring me home safe. Unfortunately, fate had other ideas. The rescue officers sent to rescue me crash-landed during their arrival. Double shipwrecks are rare and extremely unlucky. At this point, you might think that all hope was lost. But there was one last rescue officer left at Rescue Corps HQ. A rookie. You. That's right. You are my last hope. Emergency mission. Rescue the Rescue Corps. Following emergency protocol, all officers were directed to evacuate the spaceship immediately. Finding the disrepaired Rescue Corps is now your top priority. Create your ID badge and deploy immediately. So we get to create our own character here, which doesn't really matter that much. Because you're probably going to forget, like, immediately, because I usually do. Got 4 different types of characters to choose from. They all have different styles as well. I'm probably just going to stick with the small one here. Just go with some pretty default things. Somewhat. Let's see. Do I want the hair to look a little bit different here? Gonna go with this one, I think. That's what I used to... I'm just gonna go with my default because I like it, basically. Gonna go blue, blue hair, and blue uniform. Which the uniform color actually will change the rest of the Rescue Corps characters to also be that color as well. So it's cool to do it in different colors to actually, like, see how it changes the game. Tall bean! You can be tall. But, like, they all have different hairstyles, I believe, as well. And, like, slightly different eyes as well. It is, like, very different. But this means, like, there's a lot of, like, different types of characters. Which makes sense for the rest of the game as well. Do that. BlueToad, that's good. Let's go. Ready to deploy. Got a little ID card here. Newest officer. They recently accepted a dangerous mission to rescue their missing colleagues. Home planet Kurut. Is that the... I don't know if I pronounced that right. I don't know. Don't think there's any official pronunciation, so... Let's go. Not only my fate, but the fate of the Rescue Corps rests in the hands of one inexperienced adventurer. So here we are. Also, I love that we have a little pod. It's so cool. And that's a kind of a throwback to Pikmin 3's bingo mode, isn't it? No, not bingo. There's like a treasure collecting mode. I can't remember what it's actually called though. Where you have pods like that. Found Ochi. Home planet Gaia. This young, loyal rescue pup is one of the elite breed of space dogs that's long served the Shepherd family. This is his first mission. Found the rescue pup. You encountered the Rescue Corps rescue pup, Ochi. The remaining 6 rescue officers are still out there somewhere. They're dead! Found someone in need of rescuing. Well, we can't get through unless we use Ochi, so let's whistle him over. And let's send him to do his thing. All the dirt has been removed. Good puppy. Is that you, Ochi? Thank the stars, I wasn't sure that my SOS signal had reached HQ. So you and Ochi found and rescued me together? That's actually quite surprising. I've never known Ochi to listen to anyone other than our captain. Oh, I should probably introduce myself. I'm Colin, communications operator for the Rescue Corps. As the Rescue Corps comms operator, he handles communication for his fellow officers. Plus, he's handy with a wrench. Well, that's 2 down. We're making a pretty good start. Met up with Colin, the Rescue Corps comms operator. That's 1 down. Now, where could the other rescue officers be? Also, yeah, BlueToad, did you see the meme video I sent you, sent earlier in your memes channel? I did see that, but I haven't watched it yet because I've been too busy doing other things. Like making a video for Out of Context. And then I had to sleep. So much sleep. Need more sleep. But yeah, I've yet to actually watch it yet, so... I'll get to it though, I need to. My path got cut off by a small landslide. When my hunger became unbearable, I decided to nap to preserve my stamina. You're our latest recruit, right? It's BlueToad, isn't it? I couldn't be more grateful to you for rescuing me. As I mentioned before, I was the one who sent out that emergency signal. The rest of the rescue corps is, well, it was a rough landing. We entered the planet's atmosphere and lost control of the ship. Gives us options to, like, save things. Oh no! Oh yes, I've spent days sleeping out here in the rough. There were 6 officers on the ship, but we were separated when we ejected from the spacecraft. We came here to find Captain Olimar, whose own ship had crashed, only to suffer the same fate. It's almost embarrassing. I've confirmed that our spaceship, the SS Shepherd, landed somewhere over there. But I couldn't reach it on my own. Now that you're here, maybe we can find our way back to it. And if we're lucky, we'll come across a few stranded rescue officers along the way. Oh, before I forget, take this. It's an official Rescue Corps tablet. We use them to share information. Thank goodness, I always carry an extra. Tap up on the left side there to open and review your missions. You can use the app anytime to confirm what tasks are top priority. I have some other handy apps to share, but I'll install them later when we have a moment to rest. For now, just remember that you can always tap up to view missions. But if you press minus and select shortcut settings, you can assign different functions to each shortcut button, which I'm going to have to adjust later on as well. Also, the opening for this game is a bit slow, but once it gets going, it really gets going. So it's really just setting up for stuff to go. But if you've seen the story before, it's probably good to just, like, skip through. Now then, let's go find the SS Shepherd. I love the way that they walk with the arms flapping. There she is, the SS Shepherd. I can see the ship, but I have no idea how we're going to reach it from here. You know, there's something familiar about this area. I remember something. It's just up ahead. Let's go. The plants in this planet are gigantic. Always make sure the area is safe with the right stick. Look, that's it. See that big hole in the ground over there? If only we could find a way there. Then we could finally reunite with the SS Shepherd. It's impossible to get over the ledge. Let's find another route. There's something under that dirt. This is a perfect job for a rescue pup. They're known for being excellent diggers. Good pup, Ochi. You're making easy work of all that dirt. Almost there. You can see why rescue pups are the rescue corps' pride and joy. Huh? This looks just like the other hole we saw. Well done, Ochi. Wonder if these two holes are somehow connected underground. Looks pretty deep. We're just going to have to dive right in. Let's do it. That's the spirit. Here we go. Though it does look pretty dark down there. So yeah, we've got cave-like places to jump into. Similar to Pikmin 2. Burrow of Beginnings. Sub-level 1. Hey, what is it, Ochi? He's trying to tell us something. Perhaps another rescue officer is down here. Oh my! What a place to find the captain! That terrified individual you see over there is the captain of our rescue corps team. Look sharp, BlueToad. The captain comes from a long line of rescue officers. This is no time for a history lesson. Hurry up and do something. Luckily we can use Ochi to take care of them. We can also send Ochi out like the other pup we had before. To just like slam into them. Hurry up and help me already. Phew, now I can relax a bit. Captain, we took care of the creatures down here. Can you get down? I hope so. My arms are almost numb. I've been hanging on so long. Okay, I can do this. What's your status, Colin? Are you okay? Shouldn't I be asking you that? I'm just relieved to see you're alright. Oh, you! I haven't seen you since rookie training camp. I'm Captain Shepherd of the Rescue Corps. If you don't remember. Did you order Ochi to get rid of those creatures all by yourself, BlueToad? Huh. Ochi's not supposed to obey anyone but me. Guess that rookie training paid off after all, didn't it? You know, the first time I saw you in training, I had a feeling you'd make a top-notch dog trainer. Rescue Corps Captain Shepherd. Home planet of Gaia. A 99th Gen Rescue Corps officer. She was saved by a rescue pup as a child, sparking a lifelong love for her furry colleagues. With the captain here, it feels like there may be some hope for us after all. Sorry to interrupt, Captain, but what are you doing down here anyway? While exploring the surface, I discovered a suspicious hole. I leaned over to take a look inside, and fell right in. I wandered around this cave, trying to find an exit, when I came up on those icky, slimy creatures. Hang on, did you fall down the hole located near the SS Shepherd? We entered this cave in an attempt to reach that very opening. Well then, what are we waiting for? What are we waiting around here for? Let's get back to the SS Shepherd. Copy that! You say what now? Is something wrong? You didn't say anything, BlueToad. Copy that is the Rescue Corps way of saying understood. Let's try saying it together, okay? Copy that. Understood. I'm sure you're just nervous. This is your first official mission, after all. I love just going against the what they want you to actually say. It's a little bit amusing to me. Also, I forgot to post things in other places. It's fine, I'll do it now. It'll all come naturally to you as soon enough, don't worry. That said, you'll need to review the Rescue Corps Rescue Journal for your upcoming missions. It's essential to our work. Rescue Journal. This is where you'll find advice left by captains both past and present. I have no doubt the knowledge and wisdom they share will guide you well. You'll be able to access them via your tablet as the need arises, so put them to good use while you're out in the field. Since Ochi and you have bonded, I officially approve of your partnership. I'll be observing you both to see what skills you have as a rescue pup trainer. Looks at our Ochi boy. Quite the conundrum. Just gonna break him open. That was quite a rush. I remember this area. There's where I fell in. My word, to think you survived a fall from that height. But more importantly, how are we supposed to climb up there? And this is kind of like the geyser that we have out of Pikmin 2's caves. But I think it's just like a sprinkler thing, which is cool. Please proceed with caution. We're getting blown away! That's cool though, that it's like so similar to Pikmin 2, but it's so different and it works for this game so well. Excuse me, BlueToad. I suggest you exercise a bit more caution when encountering something unfamiliar. Maybe don't just touch it. I completely agree. Though in this case, your impulsive behavior did get us out of that cave. Cave complete. Alright, Captain, the Rescue Corps flag has been officially planted. Now for the status report on all cave-related activities. We were located and rescued one castaway, and no other individuals were found during our search. Noted. Then let's consider the investigation of this cave complete. Hope this experience will help you prepare for the challenges inherent to our work. There are lives depending on us. But you both did good work today. Well done, BlueToad and Ochi. I guess we're just gonna skip right over the fact that we had to rescue the captain herself. Colin, you look different since the last time I saw you. Did you do something new with your hair? I don't think so. I've been a bit busy trying to, you know, stay alive. Of course. And good for you. You did it. Well, here she is, the SS Shepherd. And now, into the real deal. Is that smoke pouring out of the SS Shepherd? I'll investigate right away. Famous last words. Status report. Upon investigating the interior of the ship, I discovered the engine had overheated. And that the spaceship was seconds away from total destruction. Glad we spent so much time standing around talking. What? Oh no! Will it be okay? It will. I initiated an emergency shutdown, and everything's stable. Thankfully, the engine can be repaired. However, the ship's energy stores are now completely empty. So we have no way of getting off this planet, let alone searching for Captain Olimar. Not necessarily. I think I saw something in Captain Olimar's voyage log that may prove useful. Here it is. Take a look at this. I found treasure. After a thorough investigation into the shiny objects found on this planet, I have deduced that they must contain sparklium. I feel giddy to have found real-life treasures. But my focus must remain on my main objective, finding the missing ship parts of the SS Dolphin. So we have treasure again, like Pikmin 2. In layman's terms, we should be able to extract sparklium from sparkling objects that we find on this planet and convert it into energy. If they can be used to restart and restore the SS Shepherd, those objects truly are nothing short of real-life treasures. I'm skeptical. But at this point, we have nothing to lose. This may be our only chance. So from this point on, we have a new mission. Find and collect all the sparkly objects we can. Copy that. Understood. Apparently sparkly objects can be used as an energy source. Locate as many as you can so you can restart the SS Shepherd. Once we collect this treasure, we'll need a way to transport it. For that we can just use the SS Beagle. We just need a good place for it to land. Huh? What's that over there? It's so shiny. Maybe it's some sort of landmark. But I'm not completely sure. It looks like the perfect spot for the base of operations. Call the ship over. SS Beagle repositioning successful. Good. Our preparations are complete. Let's find that treasure. So yeah, we've moved our ship over here, which is cool. Let's start digging this up. Is that what I think it is? This has to be a treasure. Just look at the way it sparkles. Let's check the tablet to see if it's emitting a high energy reading. Alright, rookie. Press plus to open the radar map. You know, the plus button. It's opposite the minus button. Presence of Sparklium confirmed. That star in the center represents the treasure. From now on, you can consult your radar map to check if there's any treasure in your area. Also, I believe... No, it doesn't have that yet. We'll get that. Excellent work. I'm going to take this auspicious start as a good sign. But, how are we going to remove it? Well, we can dig it up to start, but let's see how much it needs... How much strength it needs to move it. Because Ochi can move things. He's a strength of 3, so we have just enough to move it to the ship. That's perfect. This treasure is large. How can we physically collect something this big? The ship uses a special type of light ray that miniaturizes objects during collection, so it shouldn't be a problem. I'll examine it with the sensors on the SS Beagle right away. Let's hope it contains the type of energy we need. Ochi needs to eat more Wheat Bix. Hey, 50 Sparklium. Yes, energy detected. If we can collect 250 more units of Sparklium, we may be able to restart the SS Shepherd. But the SS Shepherd is supposed to run on high octane energy. Will this work? I believe we can get it to run on Sparklium alone. That may be a bit a bumpier ride. But before that can happen, we're going to need a lot more. Then we need to search the area for more treasure. New treasure collected. You can also see a bell up here, but I don't know if we can actually get it down. Looks extra shiny, but we can't reach it. That's okay. Let's look around a bit. I mean, there's clearly a thing over there that is very important to the series. But there's also a Game Boy Advance SP. Let's get it down. Look at it, it's beautiful. And very important. This is our mission is complete. We have a Game Boy Advance SP. Life is good now. That was close. Too close. But how are we going to transport this? It won't budge. Well, Sparklium has to work. Well, this is going to be a very short game. Yes. Ochi can't carry it alone. What's this? Is it a treasure? Excavation complete, let's take it back. Good job, Ochi. Also, it looks really nice. We don't get to see it like this for very long, so it's good to just take it in while we still can. Huh? It moved. I don't think it's a treasure. What could it be? It looks like kind of like a plant. Could this be that thing Captain Olimar wrote about in his voyage log? He called it an onion. If this is an onion, then what is that sprout? Let's pluck it and find out. Red Pikmin. Oh my, I think this could be a Pikmin. According to Captain Olimar's voyage log, they are friendly and helpful creatures. Well then, maybe they could help us while we explore and look for treasure. Look at that! Oh, she's already bonding with the Pikmin. You should introduce yourself as well, BlueToad. And, Captain? How long do you intend to hide back there? Now we have a Pikmin. Let's go ahead and throw out a few things to get these pellet posies back. You can also tell Ochi to do the same. Got a red pellet back to the red onion. Gives us double the amount on the pellet. What? More sprouts? That red seed-like thing is apparently called a pellet. If you feed one to the onion, it will create more Pikmin. What a mysterious life form. There's also a demo for this in the eShop, which is how I first played the game before release. And I'd highly recommend trying it out if you haven't, basically. It gets to go into the next area as well. But like the limit is how much sparkling you get later on. So you can actually just play for quite a while. And in the demo you can, if you do it right, get all the early game onions. Which is cool. That was such a great way to play this game when it first came out. Very cool. Ochi, can you get that back for us? Thank you. It takes a little bit longer to break down if you're not throwing a Pikmin directly onto it, so just something to keep in mind. Let's see. I don't know how many Pikmin we have now. I mean, it says in the bottom left. No, bottom right. I know my lefts and rights. I promise. So let's get some of these other things back now then. This one needs 10 Pikmin. Well, we can usually put double the amount of Pikmin onto an object based on its weight. Demos that actually let you experience the game is so much better than a random level that's mediocre. Yeah. There's also a demo for Pikmin 3 as well, which isn't extremely long, but it does let you get a good opening to the story. It just seems to end a lot faster than you'd like. Just a little bit. Which is fine. We got this. Let's get the spell back. Throw 5 more onto this to get it back faster. Huzzah! You two make a fantastic combination. BlueToad and Ochi. Copy that! You nailed it that time. Of course, this isn't quite the right occasion for a copy that, but good effort, BlueToad. The Pikmin are very obedient. They move and work like tiny rescue pups. Now it's time to extract the energy from the treasure. Get started right away, Colin. Energy from the treasure will soon be extracted. It'll flow directly into the SS Shepherd. The SS Shepherd is running. We restarted the SS Shepherd using the sparklium extracted from the treasure. We did it! The ship's back online. We still don't have enough energy to fly, but now we can use the radar to look for our missing rescue officers. Excellent, Colin. Boot it up and see if we pick up any signals. I'm picking up multiple SOS signals. They could be coming from our lost rescue officers, and even Captain Olimar. But we don't have a moment to lose. Time to get rescuing. Got 2 rescues today. Got some sparklium. That's interesting. The ship is automatically naming the objects. Ah, yes. Noble Bident, Stone of Advancement, and Path Creator. We encounter unknown objects and elements on our missions all the time, so I had a naming AI installed on our new ships. Apparently it was co-created by a famous appraiser. It's more sophisticated than I expected. Pretty impressive. It is neat, but a backup power source probably would have been more helpful. I was worried when I saw the smoke billowing out of the SS Shepherd. Didn't know how things would shake out. Thank goodness we were able to make the repairs. I'd been roughing it out for long enough, and there's something to be said for finally having a properly prepared meal. I do love the shade of blue used for the ship and uniforms. Reminds me of a certain Louis. You sure we have enough emergency rations, Colin? We have no idea how long we'll be stuck on this planet. I count our stock 3 times, but I can do it again. Excellent plan. Now, tomorrow we'll focus on recon. So you and Ochi need to eat and get lots of rest, BlueToad. Thank you for the hydrate. One good thing about this, though, is we don't have a day limit. Or, we don't need to worry about food, which is good as well. I just like how this game also has a mix of objectives. It's not like just treasure, it's also like getting rescues as well, which is cool. But don't forget to review your missions before heading to bed. Rescue mission day 2. Has a little bit of an introduction to each day, which is cool. Not that we need to pay attention to it all the time, but it's just good to remember that it's there, basically. Alright, I guess this is everyone. I call this strategy meeting to order. Copy that. Here's the latest status report. As of today, 2 rescue officers and 1 rescue pup have been recovered, thanks to the efforts of BlueToad. However, the whereabouts of the other 4 rescue officers remains unknown, and the SS Shepherd is out of commission. All things considered, our primary mission, the rescue of Captain Olimar, has run into some roadblocks. Our first priority is now the search and rescue of our fellow rescue officers. BlueToad, Ochi, fly to the area where our radar picked up those distress signals and try to track down our missing personnel. Colin and I will remain with the ship. We'll provide direction and guidance from here. Don't worry, we will be available via the SS Shepherd's wireless communication at all times, so you will have our full support. I wouldn't typically assign so much responsibility to a rookie, but after seeing you in action, I know you can handle it. Plus, you'll be in good paws with Ochi by your side. You two make a great team. Captain, what about our search for Captain Olimar? Should we officially put it on pause? No, we may still find him during our hunt for the other rescue officers. I'll keep it on our mission list, just in case. On that note, I hereby call this strategy meeting to a close. Copy that. Rescue Captain Olimar. Captain Olimar is shipwrecked on this unknown planet. Discover his whereabouts while you search for the missing Rescue Corps officers. I'm losing my ability to speak as we go. But yeah, now we can just spend a bit of time to do whatever we want, I guess. This is kind of the hub area, though. So we have as much time as we want while we're here. And there's a few pellet posies that grow every day for us to keep growing more Pikmin. It's probably good to get these while we can. We can probably also leave the Pikmin in the ground to let them grow into flowers, but it might not work. It might also take forever, so I might just pluck them out. And our Pikmin limit has been reached. Huh. The onion stopped spitting out seeds. Based on life science from the inside the onion, there are clearly more Pikmin in there. Maybe Pikmin have evolved to self-limit how many can be out on the surface at a time to prevent unnecessary loss. So we have a limit of Pikmin we can have out. Let me actually get all this Pikmin out to see how many it is. I think it's 20. But there are more in the onion itself, so... and with that, that's basically the first hour of the game. Which takes a lot to just, actually get into the game. But I'm going to take a quick break before we actually go into the next day. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Please remember to look after yourselves. I appreciate everyone being here. And I'll be back in a bit. Darn you, Lady Bar. No, you're just completely avoiding everyone. Shepard, you go out and pretend to get eaten. Colin and I think death is incompatible with life. As such, we shall stay here. Pork, chicken, or beef, or lamb, or veggie. Chicken. I don't know. I hope everyone's doing well. It's definitely worthwhile, like, skipping past all the story stuff in the beginning if you've seen it already, because, like, a whole hour is a lot. Chicken is always correct. It really is. But, like, you can get into the main actual game much faster if you just, like, skip through it, basically. But anyway, now's probably a good time to get back into it. So let me go ahead and do that. I want to get as much done as I can, because I don't know. It's gonna go by quickly. Especially if the first hour was just that, basically. Ever since you started, your hard work has really saved us. You're the rising star of the Rescue Corps, that's for sure. When it comes to exploring uncharted planets, danger is just part of the job. Still, I have no doubt you'll manage. The story setup does drag a bit, but the casual gameplay needs a strong setup, so it doesn't feel too linear. Yeah. I also don't mind the opening of the game too much. It just, like, takes a while, so. How can I be so certain? Because I have 2 eyes, and I can see your potential plan. Potential plan in Asday. I hired you, didn't I? And let's explore. I also like we can, like, move the camera during text. That's useful. You'll be pleased to learn that I installed a few new apps onto your tablet. I'm sure you'll find them more than useful, when you're out in the field. So check them out when you have a spare minute. Now that we have that sorted out, are you ready to get out there and explore? I mean, we can also chat. I'm just so relieved that you got my SOS signal in time. The empty eyes of the Pikmin. They're just chilling. This game looks really good. I mean, it's the only new Pikmin title on the Switch. Because we got Pikmin 3 Deluxe, but that was originally on the Wii U. I was in a panic as I tried to escape the spaceship. If that signal didn't work, I started to think about it. Ready for action? Let's ready to explore. Which area would you like to explore? Sunspeckled Terrace. It tells us a lot about the area as well, and also tells us about the other thing that we need to go get as well. Because I really like this game's, like, variety of goals and objectives. Because we have treasures, we have rescues, but we also have onions. This is an interesting way to do that. And I like the way that it does that, so. But let's get going. Oh, the onion's going too. Sunspeckled Terrace. Man, I could play this game forever. My addiction is not going to go away. I'm going to play this game so many times. I've been holding back for too long. Here we are. Come in, come in. This is Colin. Looks like you made it there in one piece. One piece? Hang on, I'll have the captain explain how today's rescue mission operation will work. See the clock in the top left corner of your screen? It's set up so that the hand will reach the rightmost edge at the area's local sunset time. Search for our missing rescue officers during the day, but hustle back to the rescue command post before dark. I'm on the job. Try to remember that you're supposed to respond with copy that. Anyway, get out there and make us proud. Oh, you probably noticed that the Onion accompanied the SS Beagle. According to the voyage log, the Onion also serves as the long form of transportation for the Pikmin. We've got a lot to do, and can even take all the help. And can take all the help we can get. I think you could put those Pikmin to good use. Let's go. You can also hold down Y to pull out tens of Pikmin. Or we could press X to just pull out an automatic, like, even spread of Pikmin, basically. Or the most we need. Just get all of them. Start by getting these back to our ship base. These will be quite useful. That's a pretty rock, isn't it? It doesn't seem like treasure, but it might be useful. I'll check Captain Almar's voyage log. Raw materials. One could mistake this raw material for a simple stone, but it has more in common with amber and other fossilized biological matter. When heated, it melts into a brown clay and becomes malleable. I should be able to find many applications for it. I'm a fair hand with machines, but I don't know much about material science. If we had our scientist back, I bet he'd be able to make good use of this. Collect it for now. He'll be excited to have something to work with after we find him. Get Ochi to work on it as well. Oh no, they've got the rest. Okay. Let's take out this ball bulb over here before it eats our Pikmin, basically. I probably don't want to get too many things back to the base, just because we don't want to spend too much time here. We already have as many Pikmin out as we can currently, so let's go outward first. Just keep exploring. Another ball bulb over there. Come in, BlueToad. I forgot an important detail. That is, you're going to need Ochi's help when it comes to searching for rescue officers. He has a sharp sense of smell, so he'll be able to locate the rescue officers by tracking their scents. Use Y to open actions and press and use the left stick to select the search command. To begin with, command Ochi to pick up a scent. You never know where his nose may lead you. Rescue operations are a race against time, so put your Dandori skills to work to find our rescue officers quickly. You look a little confused. Have you never heard of the term Dandori before, BlueToad? How to explain? Dandori is the art of organizing your tasks strategically and working with maximum efficiency to execute your plans quickly. Its practice has fallen by the wayside in recent years, but it's still a core tenet of the Rescue Corps, so take it to heart. Embracing the art of Dandori is essential to our work, and we need it out there while searching for our rescue officers. To get things started, open Y, Actions, and command Ochi to sniff out your missing comrades. So once Ochi gets back, we're going to do that. We can also jump onto the ledges with... No, we can't do that. I'm silly, don't mind me. We can't ride Ochi like we could Moss earlier on. Let's get rid of this wall though. Just throw a bunch of Pikmin onto it. I do like the way that they do walls in this game as well. We can also, with no Pikmin, just press A to hit things, basically. break this down. Let's actually give Ochi a command by holding down Y. Command. Give a task. Pick a percent.
Hello.
Just follow this, I guess. Another hole here for us. Look, there's a cave here too. This area is crawling with creatures. Our rescue officers could have retreated into the cave to get away from them. Well, we should probably take a look inside. Ochi only a little guy. Our character would squash him like a baby bulb. Yeah. He's so small. What's coming, Ochi? We need you for other things. Because I want to go over here. Pretty far from the SS Beagle. Let's go ahead and ram this to start. Okay, that's an interesting spot to pause. Another circle of stones. We keep finding them in the most opportune locations. How interesting. Maybe Captain Olimar left them behind for us, so we could track him down. Never mind that for now. I wonder where this creature's... if we're in this creature's territory. We should create a base here. Any Dandorian master would tell you it's the most efficient way forward. But first, let's do something about that pesky creature already. Anyway, let's get rid of this furry, blowhog. And let's move base here. Which is such a great feature of this game. We can just move our base with the onion over to here. And we're going to be doing that a bunch as we go through the rest of the game. Please, Ochi, go get the thing. Ochi, please. Ochi, send! Never mind, Pikmin will get it. Sometimes Ochi just won't go do the thing you want him to do. There's also a hole here, which we can also press... No, we can't do that yet. There's some more things we're going to unlock as we go, which will be useful. Get in there, Ochi. Because they're going to dig up this hole. And get some more Maturas out. Day's passing pretty quick. Gotta move faster. I just want to go get the things that the other Bulb dropped in the gate. Before we do a few more things. I can't remember my routing for this, so it's been too long, basically. It's also cool how when you tell Ochi to do a task, he'll also return to you. But Pikmin won't do that. Let's also break these eggs open. Get some nectar. Which, when a Pikmin drinks it, blooms them into a flower Pikmin. Do you see that? It bloomed a flower. What's going on here? The substance is called nectar. When Pikmin consume it, it stimulates their growth, apparently. The voyage log says that the more they grow, the faster they move. They're really they really are mysterious creatures. So let me get my Pikmin to drink this, and luckily they won't just like all drink it all if it's one Pikmin. But now they move a lot faster, which will be really good for us. Of course, we still have a bunch of leaf Pikmin, but it's gonna really help us to get things moving faster. We can also press X to... I can't remember. No, hang on. How do I... I think there's a few more buttons I need to... Well, tactics I need to learn still. I'm so used to playing Pikmin 2 still. But let's see. I think we should go into this cave now. Probably. Let me check the map. Because there's not a whole lot we can do on our first visit here. But there will be more when we come back on the third day. Because there's this whole area up here, which might actually be good to go look at first. With that bulb there. Fully grown. Spotty bulb. Okay. You want to keep a close eye on the creatures. But if they move around a lot, they can easily escape your line of sight. When that happens, there's a handy trick for keeping your sights and aim where you want them. Press CR to fix your auto-target lock, and keep your aim focused on one target. Makes targeting nimble enemies, or aiming while you're in motion a snap. Yes, targeting will be super helpful for us. Just get rid of this, please, before it eats our Pikmin. It is doing a lot of damage to Ochi, which is not good. There we go. We're fine. Ochi's good for now. Ochi can actually drink nectar to also recover health, which is interesting. Not that we have any nectar here for us. That's okay. Also, there's an electric gate here. Which, if you have co-op on, you can actually destroy this gate early. Which might actually be good to do. But if our Pikmin touch it, they get zapped and get stunned. We need to call them back. Uh-oh, the poor Pikmin got shocked. Use B to wake it up. I think they do die if we don't call it back, so we need to do that. Maybe we should get these back first. And then go with all our Pikmin to get the other thing. I believe there's some good stuff around if we can actually take some more shortcuts. Using co-op, but I'm probably not going to do that right now. As much as I really want to. I would highly recommend that though, so. Get some more Pikmin to grow inside the onion. Let's go ahead and take a look at this other thing out this way. Can see some binoculars up there, which is a treasure. Let's go way out this way. Last, press plus to check the radar map. I think there's some shear grubs here. The purple ones can kill our Pikmin. Because they're the male of the species. Let's get this pile back, I guess. Slowing us down a bit, but that's okay. But the white ones can't do anything to us, which is good for us. Might also be good to just go through here and open up this, which I'm not sure if we need more Pikmin for. Or if Ochi can do this on his own. Let's see. I think he's got it, it's just gonna take a bit. A little bit slow, yeah. That's okay. But I really want the thing that's up there, but I don't think I can actually get that right now, so it might be better to just leave it. Until we go into the cave. It's been too long since I last played this, but I'm really loving playing this again. It just feels right. I could play this game forever. Get some more Pikmin while we wait for the materials to get back. I think Ochi actually got through that wall now, so we have a shortcut over that way. I just noticed you're looking at the radar map just now. Why don't I tell you about this handy little function it has? The system will mark discovered caves and cleared areas. With arrows and more arrows. So you can tell which ones go down into a cave and which ones go between two areas. If you go to that spot, the symbol disappears. It's a very useful way to keep track of your objectives. I really want the other feature that we don't have yet. It's okay, we'll get it. So we have that way now. Let me take Ochi and maybe a few Pikmin once they get to their thing. This morning I watched a video from the Games Done Quick channel. I guess was playing Mario Bros. Wii, with his head being the forward and backward motion. Yeah, the Mario Bros. Wii stuff is insane. Just the things that they do in their speedruns. There's so many different, like, crazy things that they do. His feet control the jumping and squatting, yeah. While he played the soundtrack on the piano. Yeah, I saw that. I've seen that as well. It's crazy. Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your stay. Let's get these Pikmin and try going out this way a bit more. I'm not going to go into the cave just yet. When we go into a cave, time does still pass, unlike what's it called? In Pikmin 2, the time pauses when you go into a cave, but in this game, when you go into a cave, time does still pass. Also, what's backseating? It's what backseating is when you or somebody tells somebody else how to do the thing, basically. So basically, it's the no backseating rule is telling chat not to tell me how to do the game or what to do. Also, there's a 10 pellet here, which might be good to get. Because that's worth a lot of Pikmin. I really should be doing other things. Also, if we walk near the Pikmin, they do get called into our group automatically, which is nice. Basically spoiling it, kind of, but it's more in the way that, yeah, it's kind of more in the way that you tell the person playing to do actions. But also not spoiling the, like, game is pro good too. Hence the no spoilers rule. I think I've got that in there. I've not checked that. I should actually make sure that those are both separate things. But yeah, welcome to Switch, basically. Hope you're enjoying it. Basically, everything's good as long as you're here for a good time. Which I hope you do have. Let's get these. Sounds like they finished the dirt mount. That was quick. It might also be good to just, like, Ochi heal up, maybe. There's a bunch of things around. Get that. Just want to get rid of the beeping because that was quite constant. With your chatting, lurking, or VOD watching, you're very much appreciated. That's also true. Lurking good. Yes'm. I appreciate anyone for being here, so you don't have to do anything to be appreciated. Just as long as you're here. Also, there's a thing here that we can get. Get Ochi to take that back. Nice little plum. Oh, there's some white shear grubs. Probably take them out. There's also another thing here that we can actually throw Pikmin onto. It takes 10 Pikmin and then it'll like lower this as a shortcut across. And that actually connects to the area over here that we've been in before, so that'll be good, but I don't have the Pikmin on me currently, so I'm doing a really poor job of managing my Pikmin currently. It's fine. Just gotta do a lot of running around. I'm poor kind of for the full game. I get you. The demo's good though, if you have the ability to try that out. It's not a lot, but it is a lot of fun to do. Especially if you try to get all the onions stuff early game. I know, right? Why did it have to be so expensive? Somehow got blue Pikmin in the demo. Nice. That one's the one that takes a little bit of thought to get, because you have to give Ochi a certain upgrade. Which we haven't got to yet, but we get to, like, pick certain upgrades that we can get. We can get them all, but, like, the order that we get them can change the way that we can unlock things early on. Which is really cool. So I really should have done the other thing while I was over there, but that's okay. 20 Pikmin to carry it, right? Yeah, you need to have Ochi have the extra strength to be able to carry things. Just a slight spoiler, but it's okay. Let's go into the hole now, I think, before it gets too dark. There's a few other things we can do, but it's probably better to have other things completed before we do that. I wonder if there might be a voyage log entry related to the coordinates. Yep, here it is. Last Frost Cavern. I can't speak. Last Frost Cavern. I entered a cave to look for SS Dolphin parts and found a creature that defies the logic of space. It further surprised me by expelling frigid cold air. Imagine if there were a Pikmin that had been acclimatized to that cold air. This planet's ecosystem is full of mysteries. Take a look at this. That Captain Olimar certainly is thorough, isn't he? According to the log, anytime you enter a cave, you should take Pikmin with you. The SS Beagle can bring the Pikmin, so you can enter the cave without stopping by the base first. The Pikmin that remain on the surface can't just be left out here, so let's return them to the Onion for the time being. So yeah, we don't have to worry about Pikmin being out as much when we enter a cave. We can just like pick the Pikmin we take in and then go, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong about that. It's been a bit. It's been too long. But let's get started on this. But yeah, we need to make sure we have everything completed on the Surface Pro before entering a cave so we don't get stuff just left lying around. Let's go. 20 reds. Seems pretty good to me. It also has the suggested Pikmin at the top of this, but we only have reds, so we can... That's all we can do, so let's go. Man, it's so nice how, like, similar this is to Pikmin 2's caves. I love that. Good boy, Ochi. He's picked up on a castaway scent. It has to be one of our missing rescue officers. Time to get them back to safety. Well, let's get started by just taking out a whole bunch of stuff. The grubs can't do anything to us, so I think we're good. And also get this down for some treasure. What's this? That's not a treasure. Huh? Treasure or not, it does appear to contain some sparklium. You might as well keep collecting those defeated creatures. They may be enough to help, even if only a little. Because the Pikmin don't have any onion to take the bogs back to, they just take it back to the ship, converting them into sparklium. It's not much, not necessary, but it's a thing we can do if we just have time to spare, I guess. Also, Ochi got all of his health back by entering the cave. I don't know how. I guess that's good, though. Also, wild Pikmin. Let's call them. If we can. Might have to take out the enemy first. Freezing blowhog thing. There we go. Now we've got Ice Pikmin. Are these Pikmin 2? No, this is Pikmin 4. Let's see, the voyage log says... The Ice Pikmin. I always thought of Pikmin as plant-like creatures, so I never dreamed I'd come across an ice variant. Ice Pikmin can use their icy bodies, to freeze water and creatures. But they also float like ice in water. Don't spray them with water though, they really don't like it. Their bodies are made of ice? Who knew that something frozen could move around like that? It's incredible. So yeah, new Pikmin type. Always love that. Let's also get rid of this pot here. Some more nectar. Which I think we can maybe... I don't know. I don't know if we can charge. That's okay. Also, there's some purple shear grubs here we need to take care of. Make sure it's safe to pass through. Let's also get this bag pushed down before we do anything. Just as a shortcut. Just checking my things. Okay. There's a lot of things I want to unlock. Because there's so many different ways to just, like, do things efficiently. Also, we have more than our max Pikmin now. Huh, that seems like a lot of Pikmin. Is your squad bigger than normal? Oh, I see. When you're underground, you can have larger squad because the wild Pikmin you find will join you. So when we go back to the surface, they will go back away into the onion. Let's get this stuff back there. We also don't need a whole bunch of Pikmin to work on materials. They can just, like, go back and forth, which is good. Let's work on those, which the ice Pikmin can actually freeze. Making it breakable for us. Just like that, frozen solid. I bet you can break it if you hit it now. Give the order to the Pikmin, or Ochi. I'll let them just work away at that. Because when I get the thing over here, if you'll let me, please. Break that open. More ice Pikmin. There's also this, which is going to be very important for us. Does it look like it's sputtering? It looks pretty pale for an onion. What do you think? Should we take it with us? Absolutely we should. Get this thing right now, Ochi. Get as many Pikmin onto it as well to dig it up faster. And get it back to the base. It's also working actually getting out of here as well. It's a pretty good plan. Red Pikmin can't do anything until it's frozen. That's okay. Huh. No use beating their head against this problem any longer. They gave up right before it froze. Cool. Huh? This onion is different somehow. Let's take it back to the surface so we can compare it with the other onion. Might also be good to go get the rest of our Pikmin now. Hydro Jelly Burst. So I think the Pikmin work differently with the way that they follow you than earlier Pikmin games, which is really nice because they just like... They pretty much always keep up with you, which is good. Whereas in like Pikmin 1 and 2, they like sometimes get like stuck behind things. We found a castaway! Hurry and check their vitals! Pulse, blood pressure, temperature. All within normal parameters. Looks like the life support system did its job. We should transport them back to the SS Beagle and verify their ID badge. Get them back, Ochi. There's the back to the surface spot. Speed up a bit. It's really nice being in a cave. It just feels like so nice. Just very still. I like that. You did it! Let's take a look and see what the ID badge tells us. Hey! This is... It's Russ! An inventor, material engineer, and lover of all things science. He can develop all kinds of useful gadgets with the right raw materials. Hi. Oh, thank the stars, he's alright. This is Russ, the scientist in charge of repairs and upgrades for our spacesuits, and the SS Shepherd. His technical knowledge will be beyond helpful for during this rescue mission. You found Russ, the Rescue Corps' talented scientist. Keep searching for the rest of the rescue officers. I think that's everything in this cave. There's nothing that tells us if we have everything, so we just need to make sure we do. We could probably use Ochi to sniff out scents, but I think we're good now. Let's return to the surface. Got one rescue. Got a bit of sparkling from treasures. Director of Destiny. Refreshing goo. And we got a little bit from creatures as well. Investigation complete. Because we got to the end of the cave, it tells us now how much stuff was in there to get. And we got everything, 100%. Also tells us how many new Pikmin we got and how many we lost. Let's see how much time has passed while we're in there. It's been a bit, so it's probably close to time to leave the planet again and head back to the other base. I'm sure I synchronized your clock, BlueToad, but something's off. I calculated the difference. It looks as if about 1/6 of the time passed on the surface as you spent underground. Time seems to move differently in the underground spaces on this planet. I'm not sure how it works, but I suppose that means you can take as much time as you need to explore caves. It ate it! And got bigger. Hey, the onion sucked it up! The voyage log says that the white bulb is called Flalic. If we bring Flalic to the onion, it will increase the number of Pikmin it releases onto the surface at any one time by 10. Whoa, that'll be a big help when you're exploring. Try taking out more Pikmin. So now we can carry 30 Pikmin out on the surface at one time rather than 20. Which is super cool. But I don't know if there's much more we can actually do today. I want to get the thing up there if I can. I don't think I can. We could open up a few more shortcuts probably. But like, I think we've got like most of the things we would be able to do, so. We really just have to wait till the next day before we can actually progress. And make that open. So it is still good to get more than enough Pikmin in your onion to get out, because even if you don't have enough space for them out in the field, you can upgrade that as we go, allowing us to have more out. Also, we can freeze enemies with the ice Pikmin. It froze. Don't just stand there. Now's your chance. But if we destroy it, it also breaks into nectar rather than a corpse for us to take back to the onion, so I don't think I can. There we go. I don't think I can get this down. No, I can. Okay, let's get that back then. Always do have a little bit of time. There might actually be a few other things up the other path that we made a shortcut for as well. Might just quickly check that then. Just need to make sure that one Pikmin that's getting left behind doesn't get left behind. Because any Pikmin left out in the field without Ochi or us, or close to the onion, get left behind during the night, and that's not what we want, so. Oh, look at the time. An important part of any rescue mission is making sure you make your way back to the base before it gets dark. According to Captain Olmar's voyage log, Pikmin will be safe as long as they make it back to this area around the base. I love the circle around the base. It's super cool to look at. It seems the creatures get even more aggressive at night. If any Pikmin are separated from the squad, you better collect them now. Just want to take this out if I can. Frozen, take it out. Nice. You can also, I believe, knock this off the wall. And get that back. And probably even destroy this wall here. If we're fast enough. This might be a bad idea. It's okay. Just keep punching. There's a lot of materials that we need to get back as well. I just really need to make sure I don't kill my Pikmin by leaving them out. It's the saddest way for them to die. We're so close to out of time there. 9 seconds. 8. 7. 6. 5. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. 4. Okay, we're good. 3. 2. 1. 0. So there we go. That's our second day and our first real day of exploring the planet. Did pretty good. And now we're going to get a whole bunch of extra things that we can use to make our exploration better. One rescue. Bring us up to 3. Got some sparklium. Got a lesser muck bottom. Director of Destiny. Refreshing goo. Aspiration ritual bowl. Temporal mechanism. That's a classic. And some creatures. Got 14% of the progress in the Sun-Speckled Terrace. Still a lot left to do. We also got a bunch of raw material, which is good. Welcome back, Russ. Glad to see you made it here in one piece. Hee, of course, Captain. I had no doubts the emergency escape system I developed would function perfectly. That may be, but it would have been helpful if you showed the rest of us how to actually use it. One would expect an emergency escape device to be a bit more intuitive to use in the event of an emergency. Anyhow, now that you're back, Russ, can you tell us about if you came across any rocks like this before we found you? Kee, oh Colin. Not only did I see them, I've already completed the very thorough research on this material. I discovered that when heated, the rocks become soft and malleable, and can be shaped into any form you desire. Its base properties can even change when exposed to different stimuli. It's quite a versatile raw material indeed. Cool. Cool doesn't even begin to describe it. This is the ultimate biomass I've been searching for my entire career. I'm currently upgrading the 3D printers so that we can put this material to use as soon as you bring it to the SS Beagle. It will be crucial to my work in the lab and any other building needs that might arise. What a spectacular update, Russ. I knew bringing along a material scientist would be key to our success. Starting tomorrow, I'm expecting our rescue operations to go even more smoothly than usual now that you're here. I love that they kept the name gimmick going throughout the series. Yeah, it's super cool. Also, Ochi? How big? Huge? Massive? He's a big boy. Wait, is it just me? Or did Ochi go through a rapid growth spurt overnight? That's actually quite typical for his breed. It's a sign that he's now fully grown and qualified for more rigorous activity. Oh, look at him! He done grewed. The Pikmin sure are playful today. Yes, they appear to be letting their guard down now that Ochi's come into his own. I'm just glad to see they're getting along. Right? Another benefit of Ochi being fully grown is that he can now build up his pup drive while completing missions. With regular training sessions, he can learn new skills that will be useful for everyday rescue operations. From the looks of it, Ochi is ready to, as ever, to fill up that pup drive. Alright, officers, to your stations please. Copy that. And now they call this strategy meeting to order. First things first, Russ, please update us on the improvements being made to the SS Beagle. Kihi, it would be my absolute pleasure, Captain Shepard, because they're done. The SS Beagle now has the ability to transform any raw material collected in the field into all-purpose clay. With this functionality, we should be able to easily build on location. Excellent, of course. I'm not quite sure what we'll be building, but good work, nonetheless. One last thing, bring me raw materials and I'll be able to whip up exciting new gear and items for you in the lab. I have no doubt they'll be useful to you while out in the field. Sounds like we're not only collecting treasure now, but raw material too. And don't forget about our missing rescue officers. We're counting on you to find them, BlueToad and Ochi. By the way, come talk to me later when you have a minute. I would like to discuss Ochi's training. I hereby call the strategy meeting to a close. Copy that. So there we go. And now I believe we're actually able to do a few things. Gear and skills. Can now see Ochi's different skills. Buff, which is his strength. Chomp, which is his attack. Rush, which is his rush, obviously. How quickly it grows, builds up, I believe. Also, dig and command. I wanted to find the other thing, though. Where is the other thing? On the map, I think. No. Where is it? I forget how to find things. Not here. Is it just hold down Y? No. Maybe we can't do it yet. I don't know. I completely forget all the button mappings. It's fine. Gameplay guide. Yeah, here it is. We can set the shortcuts. I probably want to set like a disband all to down, I think. Disband all. There's a lot of options for us here, but I'm not sure what to set it as. I forget what I actually set it as forever ago. It's in settings, so plus. Oh, you found it. Are we going for 100% here? Not all in one go, of course. Yeah, I'm going to try and get everything I can. We can also set a thing, shortcut to the left stick getting clicked down, which will be helpful later. I might just, like, set that. Missions can stay at that, but yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out those ones later. As soon as you two are ready, let's get your training started. I'd like to train. Alright, it's time to commence training. The journey will be long and arduous, but I have no doubt you two can handle it. This rescue pup training curriculum has been passed down through many generations. If Ochi's pup drive has built up sufficiently, he can train and learn new skills without a problem. As for what skills to learn, and when to learn them, that depends on the rescue approach you want to take. Go the buff path if you want to carry heavy things, or go the chomp path if taking on creatures is your priority. But keep proper Dendro practice in mind, and think carefully about what will help you carry on your duties efficiently. Now, we only have 3 pup drive points to use, which we get from getting rescues. So it's good to make sure we rescue people as much as possible to get pup drive. Thank you for the hydrate. I should probably go for a break in just a moment. But I might want commands, possibly. Because level 2 lets us tell him to go to base, or call to us. It also enables go here, which is a very helpful thing to have. But I also really want buff. So let's get started on buff. Buff level 2, good boy. Now I can carry up to 5 Pikmin strength. Oh, I really want buff 3. Let's do it. Can now carry up to 10 Pikmin strength. Well, you mastered buff. I knew you could do it. That means I'm giving you permission to learn an even more powerful skill. Super buff. More expensive, but allows us to get even more strength. Probably gonna save our last point, which we can't even spend on anything else. So we can get a few more things. We also got Scrummy Bones for learning things. We can basically give these to Ochi to revive him if he goes down, but also to heal him. We don't really need these, basically, but they're pretty good to have still. You put everything you had into that training. I'm destroying my throat. You put everything you had into that training. What a good boy, Ochi. Yes, you are. Now I have a special treat for you. Going forward, every time you complete training, you'll get a Scrummy Bone. Give it to Ochi as a reward for me. Oh, this seems like an opportune time to teach you about how to use items. From the Actions menu, open your pack with left stick on the right side. You'll find all your items in there, so just pick one you want to use. And that's it. Cool. So we can now just like pick out a Scrummy Bone and throw it out for Ochi. He's a happy boy. I actually gave him an energy boost as well, so he's got more health. But only for a little bit of time, so I don't think we really need to do that. I'm probably not going to use them for the most part. Let me see. I may also pull out some Ice Pikmin, because they are also in the Red Onion as well, which is cool. But if we throw the Ice Pikmin at anything, they will take it back to the Onion for the Red Pikmin. They basically will do it for whatever Pikmin needs it the most. But anyway, I might also go to a quick break now. Get some more water and then maybe recover. And then we'll look at a few more things before we go to the next day. So let me just go to the break screen. And I'll leave you to it. Make sure to look after yourselves. And yeah. Eat, drink, take your meds if you need to. And rest if you need to as well, because you don't have to be here. I appreciate people being here, but also please look after yourselves. Okay, I return. Hope everyone has had a good break. Hopefully my voice won't die as I continue. But let us do that and continue. Twin River's theme is so good though. Kume and Kutake. Very nice. Let's get back into the game. So, the other thing we can talk to is talk to Russ. Ahem, allow me to introduce myself again. I'm Russ, the resident brains of the Rescue Corps operation. I use the raw materials you find and my handmade components to create all kinds of items and gear for use in the field. I can proudly state that all my inventions have been perfectly perfected. You could even say I have it down to a science. In exchange for raw material, I provide you with new gear. Your contributions make it possible to continue my important work. I may run out of components from time to time. If that happens, just visit the lab the next day, after I've restocked. So we can buy gear here for the cost of raw materials. We will need to, raw materials for other things though in the rest of the game, so it's probably not worth going too crazy with this right away. The survey drone though allows us to look around just the environment in like a free camera kind of mode. We don't necessarily need it, we probably won't even use it much. It's good for looking around the environment though, which I like. But there are other things we can probably get which are more important. Like the charging horn. Press X and this horn will order selected Pikmin to charge. Press repeatedly to charge with the entire squad, which is very helpful. Anti-electrifier means we don't get hurt by electric things. It's got a little example here we can actually look at. So the captain will be immune to electricity. We also have the anti-electrifier for Ochi, which could also be good for us, especially getting through this electric gate. Because he might be able to do that on his own, which might actually be a good other way to do that, but we're going to need probably more raw materials for that, and I want the charging horn. So let's do that. So we'll leave that for now. There's also the emergency kit, which will automatically heal us if we get knocked out. It's similar to the scrying bone for Ochi, but for the captain instead, so this might be good to get. And also at the moment, because we haven't bought one yet, we can get a prototype for free. This life-saving kit auto-replenishes your HP. You should always keep one unequipped, and you can focus on replenishing. Get an extra scrummy bone for free as well. So there we go. Kihi! I'd love to take this opportunity to teach you how to use my scientific masterpiece, the charging horn. It's actually quite simple. Just press X to blow the horn once and order your Pikmin to charge. If you press X once, only your selected Pikmin or Ochi will charge. But if you keep pressing X, the entire squad charges. As you can see, this horn is perfect for attacks or transporting objects. You could even call it Dandori Dynamite. Okay, well we're not going to call it that. But I think that's everything for now. So let's go back to the sun-speckled terrace and keep exploring, especially now that we can ride Ochi. We're all set over here. The SS Beagle can take off whenever you're ready. Sun-speckled terrace. We also need 1,500 Sparklium to unlock a new area, which is also the limit on the demo. So if you get to that amount, the demo just ends, basically, at the end of the day. 14%, let's see how much more we can do. Can also probably skip this entrance cutscene and the start of the home base cutscene every day. They're not really necessary to watch once you've seen them like once, basically. Except for maybe when you're going to a new area, which it just connects better, I think, so. But let's go. It still has to load the whole area, so. I wonder if I should take longer breaks in the future. I don't know. Just let people have more time to do things before continuing. Landing back at the last site that or spot that we had our base set at. Which can be very important for the next day, so it's good to keep that in mind. Come in, over. As we discussed earlier, Ochi has grown a bit, so this morning I decided to drill him on his jump skill. Ochi should be able to move around more easily now, even with you and the Pikmin on board. Walk up close to Ochi and press Y to mount. Press it again to dismount. Press X while you want Ochi to use jump. He should have no problem clearing small edges. If you keep holding X after a jump, you can build up his power. Hit something with a rush to launch the Pikmin on his back, and have them land on your target. Using jump will give you access to more search areas, and a good rush can be a good game-changing move in battle. So we have a whole bunch of things we can do now. Let's get the Pikmin down. Let's take a look at this bridge over here. It needs 22 raw materials, so we do need to make sure we keep some on hand. I believe we can turn this partial construction into a vital asset. We'll process the raw material into clay at the SS Beagle and use it as building material to finish this structure. These raw materials are only valuable when brilliant minds give them a higher purpose after all. Once you're at a construction site, simply direct your Pikmin and Ochi to start building. And then they'll head back to the Beagle on their own to get the materials. It's pretty cool. It's gonna help us out a lot. Let's also put that up there. It's also cool to actually watch the Pikmin actually build the thing, but not over there right now, but that's fine. We'll watch them build something. But yeah, we can actually ride Ochi now, which is gonna be super helpful. We can dismount, mount and dismount, just like whenever we want. There we go, we've got a bridge back to the first area over there, where the other landing spot is. Kihi, construction of the clay bridge is complete. Now you can come and go as you please. Go ahead, cross it. Admire the impressive craftsmanship. It's a good thing that the bridge doesn't like break if it rained or something like that. But also, one thing that's sad to me is there isn't really weather in this game. Which is one of my favorite things of Pikmin 3, was just the rainy days. I do hope that they bring that back. Hey, lots of sparklium. Very nice. Might actually be good to get into this cave now as well. Soon we can increase the radar's range. Just a few more things up here we should probably get back. Just like that. I can see a ball up there, which we can probably get later. And another cave over there as well. But I probably want to do this one once they get those materials back. There we go. Industrial maze. The ground, it started moving. I groped for a way forward, but I couldn't make any progress on my own. I wonder if Moss may be able to help me out in this mess. Let's head on in. Just take the recommended group. Probably just makes the most sense. You never really need to take anything other than what it recommends you. Which is nice. It's different, because you don't have to plan as much, but it's nice. Also, we need to not throw a Pikmin off the edge because they will die if they do that. Oh no, this isn't supposed to happen. Ochi's all the way over there. Captain, what is the protocol for a situation like this? You and Ochi need to find a rendezvous. I can't say the words. Rendezvous point. BlueToad. Open actions and use the left stick down to switch as Explorer. Switch to Explorer as Ochi. Because similar to Pikmin 2 or Pikmin 3, we can switch captains, or switch to Ochi, in this game, to actually control Ochi. Which is super cool. And also now I want to change the thing in the gameplay guide, because we can actually set this to the left stick, which I think is the best option for that. So now we can just like quick switch whenever we want. It's definitely worth having a button for that. Also, can't pluck these, really? Okay, we have to get a thing for that. Kekleon in chat as well. Just gonna quickly do that. But I want to switch back and get onto this conveyor belt here. So now we can be in the middle, and Ochi can press this button to switch directions on them. Reunite the party, but also means we can get these yellow Pikmin out of the ground. Gonna be super helpful having these again. Is this a new type of Pikmin? I should check to see if Captain Olimar's log says anything about them. I've decided to call the yellow-colored Pikmin with large ear-like appendages Yellow Pikmin. I like that name a lot. More than ear Pikmin. Good reference to Pikmin 2. They're resistant to electricity, and they fly high when thrown. Plus, they're good at digging. Also, love this game's like unique twist on getting Pikmin types, because we don't have to get their onion to actually get the different Pikmin. I mean, that's been a thing in like Pikmin 2, but this is like really, really different because we can still get them. But we can also, yeah, it's so cool. Resistant to electricity? How unusual. What in the world are they made of? That sounds like a potentially useful quality though. Just be careful of how you deploy them. There aren't that many. Let's pluck the rest of these. Let's maybe ride Ochi a bit to get a few more things. I don't think there's any more yellow Pikmin for us to get here, which is a shame. Because that would be quite useful to have more of. Let's get these back through there. We also need to change the direction of this for the Pikmin to actually get through. Something is blocking the Pikmin. Find a way to clear the path. As Ochi, we can actually, like, rush past the conveyor belt, which is good for us. Can also split the group just by doing that. It's gonna be super useful, like, splitting up our group a bit. Ochi can also throw Pikmin on his own as well, which is good. I think we are actually gonna need Ochi though, so let's go ahead and... No. No. Not split the group like that. Let's get all the Pikmin together. Go take care of the thing over here. What is it doing? It's fine. Just need 2 for the puzzle piece, treasure. Get these materials back as well. You can get a lot of materials from caves, which is good. We can also use this small geyser here to get up this ledge, which is good. But we really want as many materials as we can. Might be worth actually just, like, charging at this. Somewhat. So I need Ochi to hit the switch for me. Oh, don't. They can actually go through the bars. I forgot they can go through the bars. That's really good for us, that they can just do that. Need to be careful which way they go, though, when there's enemies to deal with. I think that should be everything on this floor, though, so let's go deeper. It's so weird not having the cave entrance theme going each floor deeper. Sub-level 2. We did 50% of the progress as well, so that means there's only... I mean, it's actually based on, like, the progress per floor, so it's not, like... individual progress? Maybe I'm wrong about that, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure, though, that each floor has its own percentage that it needs to add onto the full thing. Rather than the individual portions.
おい。
So I need Ochi to hit the switch for me. Oh, don't. They can actually go through the bars. I forgot they can go through the bars. That's really good for us, that they can just do that. Need to be careful which way they go, though, when there's enemies to deal with. Okay, there's a treasure there. There must be a castaway nearby. Break this open. Get this duck back. Jump! No, I missed. That's fine. There are some more Pikmin here that we can grab those. Let's grab those. Get some more yellows. Always good. Also, I love this floating platform that's just here. To get across. Gonna need to hit the switch on the other side because it'll allow us to lower the gates around. Get through a few more things. Hit that. It's also got this honey wisp. Let me get off of Ochi, charge that for some extra flowering. Honey wisp will just drop nectar eggs usually. I don't think there's anything else for them to drop, but I can't confirm that immediately because I don't remember. It has been too long. I'm playing on autopilot, which is nice. Now let's go onto this side. It's probably a good plan to actually get this honey wisp, hello. This other landing spot over here. Because we can actually have different spots for our base inside of the cave. Which, that is just crazy. The potential is crazy, basically. Let's get that down. Before they get that, let's actually just, change the spot for the base. So we can be a little bit more efficient with this. More yellows. Let's get this castaway down. Dig that up. Let's see who it is. I think we might have found another rescue officer. Let's hurry and verify their ID info. Treasure appraiser. Home planet Sigure. Snars. An acclaimed treasure appraiser who's traveled extensively. His unique techniques were able to develop a leading appraisal AI. Hang on, this is no rescue officer. Who is this? And how did he get here? The idea shows that he's a treasure appraiser. What's he doing on this planet? I wonder. You remember the voyage log that arrived with Captain Olimar's SOS signal? Perhaps there were others who picked up his signal, saw the log and decided to come all this way in search of treasure. Maybe they ended up like Captain Olimar too, shipwrecked and stranded. That's my hunch anyway. I'd like to think this appraiser is the only one, but we should keep an eye out for more civilian castaways and be ready to rescue them too. Chances are they're in danger. I'm officially adding this to our mission list. Got it, you two? Rescue all castaways. Gotta get a lot more pup drive points, which is good. Let's get this treasure back, then we can head out. Just up there. Get as many onto this as we can. Not that we need them all to do it, but yeah. And that should be everything in this cave now. A pretty good time. I also love that fan in the background. New treasure collected. Let's go. One rescue, so we get one pup drive. Get a bunch of treasures. Which might be better to read at the end of the day because it has a full list of treasures that we get on the surface and in caves. Investigation complete. Cave complete, that is. So, Got 15 more yellows. I love this game so much. I'm gonna play this forever. I'm tempted to make another file to play off stream. That's how much I love this game. I just want to play it all the time, every day. I could waste so much time playing this game and love it so much. The Pikmin series has a lot of potential still, but this game is so fun to just play. I want to play all the Pikmin. Pretty sure I played the demo multiple times as well. What's the problem? Oh, I see. The Pikmin won't follow you onto the surface. Yeah, there are limits to how many and what types of Pikmin you can have out on the surface at any one time. But don't worry about the rest when you choose which Pikmin to take. Any remaining Pikmin will go back to the onion with the SS Beagle. So let's select a Pikmin now, because we can just do that from here. Which can get Pikmin to places they're not supposed to, just like immediately. So let's take 15 yellow and red. I want to go over this way now, because they can see another Flarlek up there, which I was intentionally skipping over. Which, now that we have yellow Pikmin, can actually be thrown high enough to reach that and get it back to the base. So let's do that. 5 should be enough. Let's just see. It's gonna give us more opportunity for Pikmin, which will be nice. Yeah, just 5. That's cool. Let's head over this way now as well, because we've got this gate down in time. But there's a few more things over here that we can actually do. There's a cave here. This is a lot to do. I love it. Let's get this bag down. Get this treasure back, hopefully. Should actually have probably saved the Pikmin for different things. We can actually swap them out now, though. So let me go ahead and do that. I want the reds to work on that primarily. Got a few on that. There's also a bridge up this way which we need to be working on. I might also get Ochi to work on that a bit. But this bridge will take a little bit. I think there's also some shear grubs here that we need to be careful of. How much does this need? Oh, we got enough sparklium already. That's how quickly the demo can end. So you gotta be careful of that, because there's like several more caves we can actually get into. You did it! Really great job, Ochi and BlueToad. With all the energy you've collected, we can continue our restoration of the SS Shepherd's radar. You basically in the demo want to just get only, might just get these back. Only cave treasures, and then like clean up the rest on the surface all at once if you can. There we go. More Pikmin time. We can take out 10 more Pikmin now. This should speed up our search. Like, there are several more caves we can do. Check this. Crackling Cauldron. I was feeling hotter than usual in my spacesuit. When I looked down, the ground was on fire. I panicked. But a red Pikmin just gave me a sidelong glance. Totally unfazed by the fire. Licked at them. As the fire licked at them. They're clearly capable of more than just skillful attacks. That's also true. The red Pikmin are stronger, technically, at fighting things. Which can be good to just have them for. Did the mount did also grow back. Don't question it, it grew back. Let's get that going. Just want to get a few more things back before we move on to our next task here. There was another cave over there, and a treasure over there that we can get. But there's also this area up here that we can get to once we build this bridge. And this area over here that we get rid of the electric gate, which we have yellow Pikmin to deal with. Let's call those back. It's a lot harder to accidentally call back Pikmin that are currently doing a task, which is good. You have to like call for a longer amount of time. Also, I just got a bunch of Pikmin just sprouted because I didn't call more Pikmin out of the onion. That's okay. Let's get all this. There's also a thing over there that we can build to get up that wall and get those berries. The berries will be pretty good. Actually, I'm not sure If we can actually do that. I might be crazy. I can't remember. It's been too long. Let's go take care of some things. Let me go start working on the gate, just to have that going. I'm not sure if it's faster to rush around with Ochi or not. It seems good. Another Pokemon in chat. Just tell these to break this down. When the gate gets broken, it should also give us some more materials, which would be good. There's another base up there. How many bases are there? I forget. Because there can be like a few per area, so it's quite impressive actually. Sounds like they got rid of that gate already. No, they just got a bit down. Let me get off of Ochi and just send all these to work on that. Ochi will probably just stay there once it's done as well anyway. Yellows are done. I don't think I can use them to take care of the enemy on their own though. 11 is probably not enough to take care of that. Start working on this though. And then we also probably want to get that bag down as a shortcut. There's also a thing over this way that we can see from here. Can't do anything about what we can see from here. Also, I remember the other thing I wanted to get done. I remember that now. I couldn't remember where it was because it's been a while. But I remember now and I want to do it. I definitely want to get that area up there taken care of. I've only got 4 Pikmin though. It's a bit hard to do much with 4 Pikmin. Can speed things up a little bit probably, which would be good. So we can have more Pikmin for other things though. So let's do a bit of that then. Just up the efficiency as much as we can. Very nice. Also, if there isn't enough materials for the Pikmin to build something, they'll just wait underneath the SS Beagle until there is. So it's not very efficient, but we can just let them do that, basically. With me. These ones should all be done as well. It'd be really helpful to get the other Ochi command as well, but we don't have that currently. The one that's go here also works for our captain, I believe. It's basically a command that we can give to Ochi or the captain to go to a spot on the map that we explored before. So if I went over here, we could just tell them, go there, and they'll do it. But we'll have to actually unlock that. Which we have to wait till the end of the day to actually do then. Build that. There we go. Now, before we do the stuff here, which there's a few things, I do actually want to not go off of Uchi. Hang on. We can take out the enemies as well, because I don't think they respawn, which is good. Although I don't think their corpses stay overnight, so we can't just, like, leave them there. But also, we don't really need them at the moment, so we should be fine. Also, Uchi can't swim, so we need to stay away from the water. And any Pikmin that we currently have, except for Ice Pikmin, will also die in the water if we do that, so we need to be careful of that. If they do start struggling in the water, we need to call them back out of the water. Although I think they kind of do that on their own, which is also good. I need to rest my voice a bit, I think. It's fine. I'll survive. Let's rush this Bulb here. Take care of that one there. If we land the hit, we should just get rid of it. Meandering Slope. Let's move our base over here. Ochi, do that. Get that back. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. It's too late. I realized my mistake. Let's pluck these out. It's fine. There are pellet posies around, which is going to help us with the other thing that we need to do. Stop that. Let's go over here for a very important thing. Because we can weigh down this bag with enough Pikmin, and there is a yellow onion here for us to get. Allowing us to grow our own yellow Pikmin. Look at that! Another onion! This one's a different color from the first one we found. Will it also move on its own after we transport it? Again, it doesn't stay like this, so we need to, like, take it in while we can. They look so good. I'm so glad. Get as many Pikmin to as we can, so it makes it go by faster. I do like how they look, like, later on as well. But, like, they're also cool on their own, so. Again, a Pikmin roguelike would go so far. It merges with the other onion, splitting the color in two. It divides up based on, like, the color of onions that we get. Which is cool. But, like, it's cool to also see them as their own. Which we're gonna get to see a little bit. It sucked up the other onion. That was unexpected. You don't think that that's going to be a problem, do you? I mean, our ship's looking, it's still reasonably sized enough to keep its own thing. I don't know. Unbelievable. The onion's fused. Now there's just one with two colors. Wait, do you think it will be able to propagate Pikmin of both types now? Well, let's throw some yellows onto these flowers now. And now that we have both colors out, they're cycling between the available colors. But let's put the reds away now. And it should just stay as yellow. I think if we get out the Ice Pikmin, it could also be the same. It means that the Ice Pikmin can also get them back to the Pikmin that needs it the most, which should be yellow. Probably not the most, like, the best way to do it, but still pretty good, so. Just want to get these enemy butterflies as well. Just for a little bit of extra Pikmining. There we go. Very nice. Just get so many extra Pikmin. Come on, pluck. Pluck. There we go. The Pikmin is so satisfying. I love it. So good. Now, let's see. I want to also possibly go for the other thing now. We should be crazy early for it, but also might be worthwhile. I'm gonna switch out my Pikmin though. Not like that. Not like this. No, stop. Want to put them all back. Why is there two out? There they are. They just weren't in the group apparently yet. Let's get out half and half of red and yellow. Let's take a look around. There's another hole here which we can get some extra raw materials out of, which might be good to just farm just because I want to get all the upgrades. And we'll get them as early as I can. We also need to take out some enemies as well. We're running out of time. Really should go into another cave. I also don't know if I'm going to go another day or not because of time. Let me switch. Nope, cancel. It's going towards me. I want to get these ones back, though. It's very helpful to just be able to switch between. Also, there's that there. That's also a thing we need to do, but probably want to do that later, though, is the other thing. Come on, just take it out, just take it out, just take it out. Thank you. Can I tell Ochi to come back here? No. That's a go here command. Probably thing we need to unlock still. Can start building this bridge. Go on, Pikmin. With me. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time. That's fine. Okay. Pick up our captain. You can also see the blue onion over there, which allows us to get all 3 onions from, like, classic onions in this area in the demo. But we need to do a few other things to be able to get that. Still, I believe. Can't remember, actually. I don't know if I'm getting into a cave. I want to, though. I think there's a time, like, there's a limit on how late you can enter a cave, which we might be approaching rapidly. There's also a few treasures around that I want to get as well, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna have to rush. And there's one across here which we've already looked at, which we should probably go to. But I think the countdown's about to start, and I don't think we can go in while the countdown's going. Cutting it very fine. Let's head in. This is good. Half and half of yellow and red. Crackling Cauldron, sub-level 1. The micromanaging in Pikmin is quite interesting. I don't think it's that bad. But it's like, there's so many possibilities of how to do things that I like it. Got some fiery blowhogs to take care of. And an electric gate. Let's get a few Pikmin to work on that. Get these eggs here as well. Possibly get some nectar. There might be traps, so we need to be careful of that when breaking eggs open, but I think we should be fine for the most part. That was fast. Get rid of that. They should be able to do that on their own. They'll probably lose a bit of their flowers, but that's okay. Unless they're cracked, apparently. Too strong at Pikmin. Let's head out this way. Got some flying shearwigs to knock out of the sky. Fully grown shear grubs, basically. Let's pluck these yellows. Nice that we can just, like, grow them on our own now, but it's also we can still find them in caves, which is also good. Get that back. Get some on that as well. Let's see what's up here. More fiery blowhog. Run into him. Can also bite him a little bit. Nice. Pull those down as well. There should be another thing out here somewhere that we need to be careful of. That one, shearwig. Nice. Another one. Very nice. Let's get this paper bag down for a nice shortcut back to the base. And let's weigh this down. Because there's a treasure just floating in the air, being held up by a spiderweb. If we throw a Pikmin up to it, we can get it down. Get a few things back. Actually, you've got that. That should be everything cleared out, I think. Very satisfying lines of Pikmin. Might want to speed them up a bit. Not that we can do a lot, but it's still good to just speed them up a bit. Treasure back. We also flower these. Just a little bit. Very nice. And I think that should be everything here. Another fiery blowhog. Let's see if we can beat it up before it beats us up. Nice. We don't even need it back because it's just sparklium. Might be good to get it back anyway, though. Bless you all. Bless you all. I'm like really struggling to speak today. It's fine. Let's go deeper. Which I think we can also skip this cutscene, which we... yeah. It probably makes sense to do that. I won't for the moment, though. Already have 50% after 3 treasures. Seems good though. It also means we can kind of judge how many sub-levels there are in each cave. So since we've done 50%, that probably means that there's only one more floor left to do. So let's do that now. Electric gate. There's also fire on the ground, which we need to be careful of, because we can't touch that, and neither can Ochi. Or the yellow Pikmin, but the red Pikmin can. It's part of their special abilities set. Good stuff. I want to go this way first, because there's a few things that way that I want to kind of avoid. They should be able to figure that out on their own. There's also this guy here that we want to take out. Which it flips upside down. So we don't want to get a Pikmin crush because that will instantly kill them. But it's got a weak point on this side, which is for red Pikmin to take care of. I think we can just like throw Pikmin onto it though. But it's a lot less good. Take it out, take it out, take it out. I think when it lands on the ground, it should be dead. There we go. But here's another base spot for us. Let's move that over here. The exit's right there. I think there's some shear wigs in the ground that we need to be careful of. Take out this over here as well. And can I knock these down? I cannot. So we have to actually throw yellows up there to get these back to the base. I love, like, multitasking all these things all at the same time. Apparently. Just a little bit of Pikmin there, a little bit of Pikmin here. Need a whole bunch on that. Let's block these. Also, whenever we get a treasure, it also shows us the whole set of different treasures like that are similar to it. And you can see how many of them are missing. I think there are also double ups as well, but I can't remember. Let's do a bit of damage to this. Get it open. Let's see what we can do this way. I think there's some more shear wigs that we need to be careful of. Let's get rid of this fire. And the electric gate which we saw from the other side. Just want to make sure everything's clear, so we're not leaving our Pikmin in trouble. Let's get that back. Block these as well. Making really good progress. I play this game. I love this game. I just love to be as efficient as I can't speak words. I love this game too much. I love how efficient I can be at this game. Also, I didn't want to do that. Hang on. I wanted to go over to this base spot over here and show what we can actually do by moving bases. Checking ID info now. Let's hope it's one of our rescue officers this time. It's a florist, Kingsley from home planet Uji. He took his obsession with flowers to a new level when he travelled alone to this remote planet, simply to see its unusual blossoms. What? Nope, this is another civilian castaway. A florist out here on his own, but why? Well, that's just ill-advised. It's up to you to rescue any castaways you find, BlueToad and Ochi. But the thing I wanted to show is if we move the base, it also moves any Pikmin at the base over to this new base. Which means that the Pikmin going the other way still have to, like, change direction, but that's okay. They'll go through this cave here. Well, this cave-like spot here is very reminiscent of Pikmin 2's caves. Unlike Pikmin 2, though, all the caves in Pikmin 4 are designed specifically. So we, like, it's not random each time what the layout's gonna look like. Which could be good or could be bad for us, I'm not sure. For some caves, bad. Just bad. It's super cool that we can just move a Pikmin like that. But let's return to the surface. Pretty sure we got everything, I hope. I'm just going off instincts at this point, so... Got one rescue. Quite a bit of treasure. Investigation complete. Very nice. And we also got a couple of yellows. Now, how close are we to the end of the day? Because it's probably just about to end at this point. I don't think there's anything else we can do, unfortunately. Might be able to move the base to do some things tomorrow. But that's about it, so. Gonna have to run. It does just drop us out outside the cave, which is nice. Rather than sending us back to the base each time. Seven. I really want to get the base on the other side of this. Let me just move this here just in case. Have a nice in-between spot. I think there's plenty of time though. 4, 3, 2. Nice. Cool. 1. Okay. I think after all that, I'm probably done for now, but I might have a look at a few upgrades. Maybe. The game does save at the beginning of the day rather than at the time you go to the next day. So when we go back to the base, that's basically it, pretty much. We upgraded our radar though, that's pretty good. Got so much sparklium. This will expand our range and help us pick up distant SOS signals. Let's give it a spin. Almost done. Huzzah! We've detected multiple SOS signals. I hope this gets us closer to finding our missing officers and Captain Olimar. Also, the castaways that we find, some of them are set to whatever captain like we need next. But also the rest of them are all like shuffled pretty much, as far as I know. Make a record of the area right away, Colin. Pikmin! Hello, Anthony. Catching right at the end, probably, because I need to eat lunch. Pikmin 4 is so good, though. Hope you're doing well. Joins early crew. Hey, series complete, and we get some extra sparkling for it. Oh, what is this star-shaped metal? Russ tinkered with the appraisal AI. Now you'll be able to see when you've collected all the treasures in a series. Kihi! There's a resonance in the wave patterns for treasures of the same type. That lets us extract even more sparklium. Can't say that I get the science behind it, but it sounds like we should try to collect complete series. Okay, day 3 treasures. We've got a fair bit. Sunseed Berry, a classic. Personal Injury Plank. Memory Fragment, top right. Stately Rubber Cutie, as opposed to the Rubber Ugly, I guess. Unlimited Locomotive. Detective's Truth Seeker. Double Dragon-Eyed Scope. Great Adventure Series. Satellite Shield. Deceptive Snack. Illuminated Goo. Dusty Bed. SS Chocolate. Cookie of Nibbled Circles. Daughter of the Earth. Probably similar to Child of the Earth from Pikmin 2. 42%. That's really good. Almost 200 Pikmin as well. I'm still shocked that Captain Olimar isn't the only castaway on this planet. Well, Olimar's SOS signal was transmitted across the entirety of outer space. So it's not completely unexpected that the message would capture the attention of adventure seekers and draw them here. And as for the rescue corps, now it's our duty to rescue every last one of them. I love the enthusiasm. Of course, the more rescues we make, the more crowded the rescue command post will get. Colin, I need you to further develop and expand the rescue commands post. Copy that, Captain. My list of job duties just keeps getting longer and longer. And there we go. Saving. After day 4, after 3 hours. But I think I'm going to end it up here. Might just read the text that they have for the morning. Call. Oh, there's nothing. Cool. Snores would like to speak with you. Well, I'm good. So let me get out of here before... Actually, it might be too late. There's an incoming ad break. I apologize. But yeah, I think that is it for now. Gonna have to figure out who to raid, unless anyone has a redeem. Which I don't think so, because there's probably not been enough... what's it called? I don't think there's been enough stream time. Actually, it might be. To get 5,000 points, or whatever it actually is. All the shards. How much is that actually? I forget. Yeah, it is 5,000. Okay. But anyway, I should probably take that text down. That is it for now, so thank you all for watching. I appreciate everyone for joining. I think I know who I want to raid. So just give me a moment to set that up. There's the ads, of course. Guess I'll just wait for ads first. Maybe. Appreciate everyone who followed today. Everyone who joined. Whether you liked or followed, lurked or chatted. Or whether you're watching the VOD. I appreciate that too, a lot. Let me just set up the raid message and get the raid ready to go. If the bot will let me. There we go. So there's the message to copy and paste. I really should have thought this through a bit more. It's fine. My voice is dying though, so I really need to end. Gotta verify that this is the correct raid target name. I think so. Oh my goodness. It's been a good time. I'm really looking forward to playing more Pikmin 4 because it's so good. Next up is also more Mario Odyssey balloons because I want to complete that. It's probably just going to be chill because I don't want to go too crazy with it. And then I might change plans for later in the week and do more Pikmin 4 on Saturday, but I'm not sure. What's the other things I need to do? Probably just like put socials in there so you can follow my link, go to my link tree that has all my stuff that I do. The best way to keep up with streams is probably to follow and have the notifications for that through Twitch natively. But you can also like keep up with me in my Discord and on Blue Sky. As long as I keep up with everything, it's fine. But anyway, maybe I should just run the raid. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate you all a lot. I'll see you all next time. Raiding out into Jyggy, who's playing Metroid Wheel right now, where for every 10 subs he randomly selects the next game by spinning a wheel. Jyggy is awesome, and you should definitely go over there and follow. Follows are free and they make people happy. And definitely check out the rest of Jyggy's show, because he's really good at it, so... Anyway, Bye-bye.